Okay, this is the first of many products that my business sells through Myosource. So if you go to my website www.fastcanberra.com.au, you'll see all these products on there, which the actual price might vary slightly from time to time as I get these from the US, and as our Australian dollar becomes less, I may have to adjust the pricing accordingly. So this one here is actually a throwing product. So this is really good for those that do any kind of exercise that involves a lot of throwing. So what you do is when you're actually at location, which with throwing events tend to have a net around you, this clip here hooks into the fence. So you hook that in, and then there's actual handles on the side. So once you're hooked in, you can actually conduct all your warm-ups. So this will provide enough resistance so that you can get thoroughly warmed up without actually straining yourself. So it's excellent for anybody who's just getting ready to throw and they're just wanting to make sure they're getting the movements right before they actually begin. Okay, this product here is kinetic bands for your legs. This is excellent for generating power and speed. I personally use this mainly for speed skipping. So what you do is I'll show you how you open it up. The kit contains a beginner's kit, which is the red, and then also contains the green, which is the intermediate. So the green ones are here. You'll probably start off on the red for quite a while until you build up to the intermediate. I use the red for my skipping, mainly because I'm doing it more for speed work to build up my lactic tolerance. So the way it works is you have the actual wraps that go around your leg, ensuring that the Myosource sign is at the front. Hold that in the middle, wrap around your leg, all the way around, and go in. These bands are actually adjustable, so you can either keep them long or you can cut accordingly. Probably best off just keeping them long to begin with until you know where you're actually going to get, because your legs may grow depending on the training you go for, or they may reduce depending on what training you go for. It's all up to the individual. Okay, so making sure it's up. And around. Okay, for the red, there's a long one and a short one. The long one needs to go to the front. So clip on to the front clip. So it's clip, clip. Then there's hooks at the back. So you hook on to one first. You hook on to the other. So as you can see, I'll show you just by lifting my leg how they work. So the resistance comes on from both the back and the front. So from a front view, you can see they go across, and what you want to do is try and keep your body as still as possible, because as you lift up, it's going to try and pull you to the side, see, as I go across. So strong in the legs, strong in the core, up, up. And then as you get, you can run. And or if you want to see at the back, it's helped me as well. Okay, this here is a stretching strap that also comes with the leg kinetic bands as part of the package. So what it is it's a simple product. So you've got a loop on one side, loop on the other. One loop goes over your foot, like so. And what you're basically doing is you get down on the ground, leg up, and it helps you with your stretches. Everybody needs to stretch, so this is a very good product. So you can. This is what I do with my hamstring stretches, where I like to do one up to the front, out to the side. I'll hold each one for about 40 seconds, and then the other side. And then you can change legs. That's just some of the exercises They're quite basic that you do with a stretching strap. Very handy product. Okay, this is an agility ladder. So most people would have seen one of these at some stage, whether it be in school or in their own training. So basically, what it is, this is a 5 meter one, so I won't pull all the way out, but that's an example of how the spacing between each of the ladders. And basically, as a quick example, what the kind of thing that you would use this for is high knee exercises running through that way, or you can do going sideways, and that's just an example of it. So that's another one of the products that I sell, which is for people that are interested in increasing their agility. Okay, what I've got here in front of me is a suspension trainer. So basically what it is a product that can be used either inside or outside on any kind of sturdy product. So the way I'm going to show you how to do it now is just on a tree. This is what comes with it, and it's also where you can use it indoors. So where you would hook that behind a door and close the door. So in this situation, so you've got the main strap, which is what wraps around things. So in this case, we'll use a tree. So I'll just sit that there for now. Get one of the straps. Second strap. Okay. In this case, I've got to link that together because the tree is quite wide, so I'm just adjusting accordingly. And from here, I can do any kind of exercise that you can see. It's quite strong. Lean back, do my back exercises, shoulders, and you can move into chest. You can go from something that's quite upright and easy, so it's up here, pushing forward, to something that's a bit more challenging, coming down low to really work into your upper chest. And as you can see, quite a nice strong product, held my weight quite easily. Okay, this here is the Okeo Smiley Face Water Resistance. So what it is two discs which have a picture, essentially make of a smiley face. Your main hand goes into the actual mouth of the smiley face and a thumb goes into the hole. The way these actually work is when you're in the water, the water will go into it, so it's concave, so it goes in, that creates your resistance on both sides. So what you do is you make sure you have your hands on the outside. This goes with the contours of your hands. You're able to not only do exercises such as bicep curls, so as you're coming up the water resistance, but you can also do it as a tricep exercise as well, pushing down. Then you can do that on both arms. For your chest exercises, you start out wide, push into the water, pushing through as hard as you can. This will create the resistance in front, and if you want to add on to this, you can actually pull back and it creates a reverse fly, which is working your back muscles. There are also other exercises you can do, such as working on your traps, which is a bent over exercise, head down, straight arm up, and this will work all the back of your traps, top of your shoulders, and it's really good on your wrist as well. There's many other exercises it can be used for, but these are sold on my website and they're an excellent product. I've been using these now since 2003 for not just toning but strengthening as well. So it's really good for getting those muscle groups that you really can't get in a gym environment without possibly injuring yourself, and it's good for beginners all the way through to advanced, because it all depends on how fast you move through the water to how much actual resistance you'll be able to get.